guys, my name's Rachel and I'm one half here at Sadie and Rachel, and today I'm going to be talking about 10 ways that you can cherish memories and preserve sentimental things and stories for a long time, and maybe some unique ways to do this you've never thought of. So I'm really excited to share this, and let's get to it. Okay guys, so I have always thought I'm a semi-sentimental person. So to explain that, I have always been emotional about growing up and like looking back on, oh, I'll never relive that time in my life. And I don't know why I've been like this, but I've always been like this. And so one of the things I've really tried to do is keep memories or moments that matter to me in unique ways so that in generations to come, I can talk about those or show those or relive them or reread them and share them with my grandkids or other people, or even if I forget, just to remember the little moments. Because I found it's way too easy. Logan and I have been dating 7 years, and I already forget things that happened at the beginning of our relationship that sometimes will pop in my head and I'll be like, I completely forgot about that, and it was such a special moment to me, and yet I already forgot about it. And I'm young and I'm already doing this. So it's something I've really tried to prioritize in my life, is trying to find a way to keep these memories. So today I'm going to give you 10 ways that I've found that you can keep these that might be a little more unique for you and that you might really enjoy. Okay, so one of the first ways I have started to keep some of my memories more alive is through this thing I'm calling a smash book. I have no idea if that's the name of it. I saw that online somewhere, but I don't even think that's what this is. I think I'm wrong on that. But it's kind of like a scrapbook, except it's more just like messy, I guess. And I didn't want the whole work of trying to make this perfect looking scrapbook, because that's not reality. My life doesn't look that perfect. I just wanted somewhere I could throw like scrap pictures and napkins and ticket stubs and pins and whatever else that I had for some reason that was a memory, because I've always been the type of person that keeps ticket stubs or keeps concert tickets or napkins or receipts, different things. And so I wanted a place I could just throw all those. So this has been a really awesome way. This is the one I have. I'll link it down below. I got it at Pat Catan's. It wasn't that expensive. It's just a brown notebook. And in the front, there's some pockets and pages. And so what I've done with mine is I've gone through and I went back some. So these were kind of my prom ones, because I still had prom tickets and photo booth pictures and all sorts of things. And then I went back and did some other sport events, traveling, meeting a penguin. And then I started in the month of January 2019. This is relatively new for me, but this page, for example, I have some movie tickets, I have tickets from a concert, I have some pictures of what I was doing, some crushed pennies that we put on a railroad track when we were away. And then I also have our engagement, and I have the ticket stubs from the parking passes and the movie and the napkin from the place we ate and all sorts of things. And so this has been a really fun way that I don't have to write much, I don't have to make it look that pretty, but I can kind of stuff all those things that don't matter but I hold on to in one place. And so I love this, and I would highly recommend starting to do this because I think it has been so much fun. The next thing is just to journal daily, to just write what's going on in your life, because you can always look back and read it. And I have friends that are a lot better than me at this, and it's hilarious because sometimes they'll send me pictures of journal entries from back in the early 2000s about us going out as little kids and playing or doing something dumb that it's like, I had no idea that's what we were doing on this day, however long ago. And it's just neat to look back on. It's kind of like that time hop thing on Facebook where it's like, on this day, this many years ago, you were doing this. Except it's your own personal feelings and memories of the account, which is really awesome. So journaling daily, it's something that's hard to get into the habit of. I'm not the best at it, but it's a really cool way to just keep a little blurb every day about what happened in your day. Even if it seems boring, it's cool because in the future it might be important to you. Okay guys, the next thing I would suggest is to start making home videos. Now, I don't have a lot of home videos from when I was a little kid, but I have found I just love watching videos of people, like in real life moments. And I've always said my dream is to just have my life be like in montage video clips with a music background track. I don't know why, but I've just always envisioned moments and memories that way. And so one of the things I've started to do is to make home videos. It's really easy for me. I actually just use my phone, and I have this app here called Camcorder, and it makes it look like an old home video camera. It has the timestamp and everything, and I try to just take videos of little moments that are important and slap them all together in iMovie and put a song I like with it, and I have a little home video of what my week was like, or month, or any special moment or memory I want to keep. And it's been one of the coolest ways I've been keeping those memories to see. And so yeah, that's what I would definitely suggest. The next thing would be just to take a lot of pictures, whether it's on a real camera, a Polaroid camera, your phone camera. I've never been good at this, and now looking back, I almost envy my friends who were always the ones that are like, let's get a picture, or taking pictures or asking for them, because they have all these albums of memories that I almost start to forget. And so this is something I've been trying to do more of. Is I love to be present and living in the moment, but I do try now to remember to just say, oh, let's snap a quick picture and then put the camera away, because I don't want to be the type of person that's on my phone the whole time or has my camera the whole time and doesn't actually live in the moment and enjoy it. But on the other hand, I do want to keep and hold on to that memory for the future. So it's all about the balance of taking that picture and preserving that memory, but then being present in the moment and living in it too. To go along with the taking pictures, I would highly recommend you get an external hard drive for your computer and keep your pictures in albums on there. It's been one of the best things I've done, is just create albums on my computer of pictures. And because it gets to be so much, when you get an external hard drive, you can just keep all your photos on there, and it has a lot more storage, and then you can pull them off when you need them, and you'll have them all there forever. The next suggestion would be, it's a little funny, but maybe to try to write a book of your life, like your life story to tell your kids or your grandkids, or just to start now. I did this for one of Logan and I's anniversaries. Is I told our love story, and I wrote it out from how I felt when we first met, first started to see each other, all throughout the years, and I just went by year of us dating and wrote out all the memories I could remember, everything about our story, and that way we would be able to always have that and can add to that in the future. The next thing's kind of similar to writing a book about your life. It would be to tape record stories that you really want to tell. My grandma actually is the one that gave me this idea, because before she passed, one of the things she wanted to do was get a tape recorder and record stories of her life and stories that she thought would be important for her kids and grandkids to always remember and have. And so I think that's a really awesome way to preserve memories and keep them alive even when you're gone someday. The next thing is one of my favorite things in the entire world. If you follow me on any social media, you see I talk about this often. This is called a promptly journal, and this is my go-to gift for other people, just all the time. I love this. I think everyone should have one. This is the one that's called Our Love Story, and Logan got it for me for one holiday, and it says first kiss to last kiss, and that really is what it is. And it gives you space to put your wedding date, your family tree. It goes through the years with you. It asks the whole story of how you met, the courtship, the engagement. It gives you places to put in pictures and comments. It asks fun prompts like, who helped you most with wedding planning? Did you or your spouse have a bridal shower? Describe the showers. And then it goes through the wedding and the honeymoon. And then year by year after that, it starts with the first anniversary. And you fill it out together as a couple for every single anniversary. And it asks you things like, where was your favorite restaurant? Did you exchange gifts? How did you celebrate these holidays? Funny things that your spouse says, vacations you take together. It goes through every year and asks some different prompts all the way until you reach the lasts. It takes you to the 70th anniversary, and then it reaches last. Last words, last kiss, last laugh, happiest times, memories of your spouse, and it gives you a lot of space to just write about those last. And I just think it's the most precious thing that this is. If you have a spouse or you have someone you're engaged to, this is just the neatest way to keep your love story in one nice, hard book that you'll have forever to travel with you. And the cool thing about Promptly is they also make these for kids, that you have it from your first trimester of pregnancy till the child's 18, and you write them letters, you write things about them, it kind of goes with their life, and then when they're 18, you write a letter to them in the back of it and you can give it to them. And I just think that's the cutest thing ever. So I'm in love with these Promptly journals, and this would be like a #1 recommendation for preserving your love story, your memories, anything you want to keep. The next thing would be, it's a little fun or unique of one to create your own website. It doesn't even have to be one you share with other people, but you could create a website of recipes you want to keep, photos, stories, almost like your own little place to just collect life online, because there's going to be more storage for it. You could have a blog where you just write your life stories on there. You could have a place where you put videos, home videos on there, recipes, traditions, pictures, anything you want. And it could be a cool way for you to someday say, like, to your grandkids, hey, if you want to see this picture of your mom when she was this age, you can go on my website and find it. And I just think that's kind of a fun idea of a way to keep all these things in one spot. And the last one is one that I have currently been working on, and it's to create a list or a book or some type of way to keep a bunch of family traditions that maybe have been passed down to you, or ones you want to start and include in your family, and to do them yearly and have them be something special and sentimental, and have them written down so that you can pass those on and what all they entail. I just think it's a good way for generation after generation to preserve the memory of their family and their culture and their heritage. And it's something, going into marriage and starting my own family, that I really want to do, is keep a bunch of traditions and enjoy those with my own family that I start someday. Okay guys, so there it is. There's 10 unique and fun ways to preserve memories, keep them alive, and have sentimental collections of things you want to hold on to forever. I hope you like these suggestions. I hope you try some of them, because like I said, this is something that really in the future, when you look back and you're like, I wish I had those memories to look back on, these are ways that you can do that and you can keep them. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit like, subscribe, let me know if you try any of these things, if you like any of these things, or if you have any of your own ways that you keep these memories precious to you that I didn't mention here. Let me know in the comments, guys, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.